Hi, Eliu. So going as I told you, I know I owed you some grades, and you wanted me to take a look at the ROWs to see how you are. So I took a look at the first one, and it's really short of what I'm looking for in records of work. Okay, so if we go to the portfolio unit, okay, you get here by clicking there. Okay, go to the portfolio unit. Right here are some very good samples of records of work. Okay, so if we click here on this record, that we bring up this. So this teacher was working on a correction code that she had developed from the course in the writing unit. Okay, so they did a peer correction activity in the class, and then wrote a review for a couple of movies, and the teacher graded it and sent it back. Okay, so this is the actual record of work. Okay, so in other words, that's the difference than the assignments. The assignments are you plan a lesson, you teach it, you reflect on it. Okay, so here the idea is that you are taking something from the course units, okay, and applying it. Course units are these, okay. You know, there's an idea that you've seen in some of these units that you apply into your course. Okay, so in this case, this teacher used the code in errors. Okay, in the writing code. There was also a writing code there in 3.4 writing too. Okay, so then we look at the rationale. Okay, so if you click here on this rationale, this is the rationale. Okay, so if we take a look at yours, okay, let's just compare and let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so name, okay, date, unit, so like I said, this teacher took it from unit 2.5. Okay, and here you're saying task in the vocabulary, speaking, and grammar. There are. Okay, so that's not what I'm looking for. Okay, what I'm looking for is this: what unit from the CSIL course are you applying in here in this particular record of work? Okay, what's the URL? Okay, so this was the URL for this unit. Okay, development area. Okay, so here this teacher says the application of skills, knowledge gained from the course. Okay, so here you didn't change anything. Okay, because every time this is one of these EGs, that's for example from the template. Okay, so you didn't put anything here, you didn't put anything here, you didn't put anything here. Okay, so if we look at this teacher's so she said, gave us the unit, she told us what area she's trying to develop and what the type of record of work chosen, and this was learner's work. Okay, so look at her rationale, look how detailed this is. Okay, let's just take a look at that. I've chosen the attached peer correction activity as my record of work because it demonstrates evidence of the application of skills and knowledge gained from CSEP. It also shows how the learners have made progress as a result. Okay, so if we look at yours, we go this way. Okay, so what does this record of demonstrated? So see, you've actually done, you didn't answer, you didn't delete any of this. Okay, so let's just take that because that was given to you. Okay, the student mixed the abilities, and we try to demonstrate the development and the join the vocabulary ability with speaking and grammar. Besides doing playful activities, it become better. Okay, so that doesn't say anything to me there. Okay, that doesn't tell me why you chose this particular record of work. Okay, the English isn't needs a lot of work too, to be honest with you. That's not the best English there, but that's beside the point. Okay, all right, and so each one of these things are just examples of what you should be talking about. Okay, so if we get rid of all these, you can see that this is way too short. This is what we're looking at. Okay, this is what I'm looking for. So you also sent me a video. First you sent me a lesson plan. I don't need the lesson plan. Okay, the lesson plans are the assignments. Okay, I don't need that. That's not what these are. This is a record of work. This is something. So I am, from what little bit that I can understand right here, what I think that you were trying to do was work on vocabulary and grammar through speaking. Okay, like I said, that's not a grammar's a unit, vocabulary's a unit, and speaking's a unit. So you really needed to focus on one of those. Okay. So the development area, I'm not sure what you were trying to work on there. Maybe you were trying to work on your setting up ability to choose the right activities for learners based on their needs. Something I don't know. I don't know right there. Okay. But you sent me another video. Okay, so now this is evidence. This is what I want to see, but I can't hear anything here. I turn the volume up as high as it goes, and there's nothing. I can't hear anything. Okay, so this is just the first one that I checked. I didn't check the second or the third. Okay, but I have a feeling that if this is what you turned into me on the first one, the second and the third are pretty much going to be the same. Okay, so my suggestion is this. Take a look at these. Okay, go to the course unit and look at every single one of these. Okay, because if you go down here, there's different types of. If we go back to the template, look at the template. Okay, area of development. That's these. Okay, understanding of learners' needs and material. Demonstrating learners' progress, self-directed learning goals, the application of knowledge. Okay, so that's what goes here. Okay, so the type of record of work is this. Okay, so for each one of these, there's a sample of this. Okay, and that's what go here. All right, so but what I want to see in the rationale is why you chose it. What is it that you sent me shows and proves to me how you how you are learning, 2, how you are applying it in the classroom, 3, how you understand and reflect on the use of that technique in the classroom. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, hope that helps. We still got some time to make up everything, so don't worry. We'll work on this as we go along. Okay, so just keep it up. Keep up the hard work. Don't get discouraged, and we'll make sure everything works out so you can get a successful grade on this course, and most importantly that you're learning and applying what you're learning here in the course in the classroom. Okay, thanks. Bye.